Hello there, motherfuckers. You should all know by now that this is gonna be a tutorial, and actually I have done a tutorial before, but that one is really fucking bad and it doesn't really explain anything. So I figured I was gonna make a new one, and here it is. Alright, so the first thing I want to dive into is my normal vocals, I guess. Those kind of mid, low-ish kind of things, which sounds a bit like Randy Blythe or Blythe. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Whatever. A bit like his vocals, and yeah. I'm just basically gonna explain you, or I'm gonna demonstrate for you what that sounds like, and then I'm gonna explain what I did in the best possible way. And I'm gonna be using this microphone because the microphone and the camera is not gonna pick it up very well. Alright, so this is how my mids or mid-low-ish thing kind of goes, raspy shit or whatever you want to call it. Randy Blythe. Yeah. Walk with me now. So what I did there was apply some extra grit or raspiness to my basic growl, and I'm pretty sure it is a combination between fry screaming and false chords, but which one I'm leaning towards the most, I have no idea. But it is what it is, and how you achieve that sound is, like I just told you, it's just a basic growl, apply the pressure on your diaphragm, and all those fucking idiots saying, "Oh, it's all in the goddamn diaphragm," they're full of shit. Of course it's not just in the diaphragm. You can't make fucking sound just by using that. You have to use this shit as well. And how you do that is, first of all, like I just said, apply pressure on the diaphragm. Do you sound like this? Like that, right? And then you kind of tend, how the fuck do you say that? Pressure on the diaphragm, pressure here, and you're good to go. And you just shape your mouth in whatever way possible to achieve, I don't know, the sound you want. If you want to sound like me or whatever, just try to mimic that face or shape with my mouth I did. And there's not really that much to it, I guess. This is, of course, if you know how to basic growl, but I'm just showing you how to achieve this, I don't know, the sound I have. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna show you is another thing I do. I don't know if it's gutturals or if it's just some low kind of thing I came up with. I just think it's a half-assed guttural. It doesn't even sound like guttural. It just sounds weird. But I can't do proper gutturals, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I smoke too much. I don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, this is my guttural Guttural sounds like, yeah. Let's get to it. Okay, that was my guttural demonstration, which is fucking sad. Because I really suck at it, but it is what it is. Right. With this type of vocals comes a little more into the shape of your mouth. This is kind of tricky, I guess, if you haven't tried it before. But the main thing about the guttural is your tongue placement, and you have to place it in the roof of your mouth. You know what I mean? In the roof of your mouth, like this. Like that. And instead of looking like a total retard like I just did, just make a that looks even more retarded. Making like a blowjob mouth, make it, you know, like that. Like that. Alright? Apply a lot of pressure, gives you a lot of power. Tongue up in the roof of your mouth, and make the blowjob mouth, and you're ready, set to go. Alright. The Travis Ryan vocals. And this is, I don't know, this is something I've actually always been able to do, but never did it because, I don't know, never thought about it. But Travis Ryan is the man, and he does them the best. But I'm gonna show you how to do them anyway, so here we go. So this is how the Travis Ryan vocals sound like. Jesus. Now, the same rule applies to these kind of vocals as we have discussed before. You know, the diaphragm and the tongue placement. And instead of placing your tongue in the roof of your mouth, now you have to put it not out, but you know, take the what do you call that? The tip of your tongue and place it in the lower mouth, right behind the teeth, like that. But still keep the tongue inside your mouth, or else it's gonna sound weird, like inside here, like that, and then you just go for it. There's really not that much to it, but a lot of training and practice. So that leaves us one more technique. That is the highs, the loud ass screams, or perceived loud screams. But the same rule applies. Same rule goes for the highs as it was for the lows, or not the lows. Yeah, the lows too. Standard lows, not the gutturals, but still apply pressure here, and you let a little more air out than you normally would, because you open up a little more, you know, down here, good old throat. So you let a little more air pass out. At least I do, I think. But yeah, that's basically it. Basically, that's all you need to know. Um, some of you might think that is way more complicated than it really is, but it's not. It is mainly about practicing and having the ear, I guess, for these kind of vocals and how it should sound, and not being satisfied with how you sound or with your vocals. If you reach a point where you think, oh, they sound pretty good now, you can always develop that shit. I'm not satisfied with how my vocals sound, even though I hear from a lot of people that they sound great, but I'm not satisfied, and I probably never will be until I hear that perfect recording, which might never happen. But with that being said, I do enjoy this. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's great that you can still learn and discover new things. Like just in the past 6 months, I've discovered so many new things, and some of them I just can't explain it. This is you have to find out for yourself. You have to find your own sound and your own voice. Finding your own voice. That sounds fucking stupid, but I mean it. You have to find your own voice. You can't think that you're gonna sound exactly like somebody else if your voice will not allow it. So don't travel too far out of your comfort zone, your range and all that, because you will hurt yourself, and we can't have that. So all I have left to say is do vocals, practice, and practice some more. And don't think that you're a vocal master or a master of disaster, whatever you want to call it, from watching this video, because this is only a starting point. What's gonna make you a great vocalist is all the hours of dedication and fucking practice you put into it. So that's it. I'm out. Have fun.